Yeah. Once we are done this, you can just view it in your like design.
Hmm.
Check that, build and refresh your application and see how does that look like. So that build and
Yeah.
refresh.
I
Yeah,
was waiting everyone to finish it.
it'll take time. No? That's why.
Hmm.
Okay, since your image is appearing here and this looks like this,
Hmm.
and it has taken up all the space you, because since we use the painter resource and using the 𝑟 class, like R class, we used this image and it comes up in your entire screen. So just to add the text, we can call that birthday greeting with text inside this image function, so that your image pops up like one function is operating, and in the next step it calls up with the text function. We are calling a function inside a function, and it will work this way. Just call that function.
Hmm. Wait a minute. Just so if you are like done till here, then we will be now moving further. Also, we will be adding the box function. Kabe will
Okay,
explain.
since I told you that there are some layouts type in this Android Studio, or basically in Compose, we use row, column, or box. Box is basically, since this is taking up the entire space of your screen, box will take up some particular space, like it will leave some bottom and top margin. So if we enclose this entire image function inside a box, that will take up a little space. Okay, just check that and show them up. Okay, whatever, we write this as box, and this will be inside curly braces, and after that
So you can see
you
box
have to
here.
import box again.
So we will be importing the box. Yeah. So it's fixed now.
All the errors are fixed, and again he'll build and refresh the app, and you'll be able to see the differences.
Yeah. So also we will be adding the text function calling here, so that we get a text over here. So
Not inside this, outside this.
like here. So
After image completes, then we add this. uh,
birthday.
after this closing bracket, like closing parenthesis, we call this birthday greeting with text. Call it after the closing bracket.
Yeah, let me write it first.
Okay. So here he has used message equals to message, because message was passed earlier in the function as happy birthday Siddharth, and the birthday greeting with image is also having that message as string, and again the from message is also passed. So he has just used message equals to message and from equals to from. Uh, just shift it down. No, shift the entire function after the closing bracket. After the closing bracket.
Wait.
Yeah, after this. I think all the errors have been resolved, and you can see that message equals to message. It's assigning the same value, and from equals to from. So now you can build and refresh and check what's the differences we are having.
Hmm. See.
Has everyone done till here, so that we can move ahead? I would re-explain this, that for image we have assigned the image value to the painter variable. Like painter is in itself in compose, and then content description equals to null. That is basically that defines an alternative text to the image. We have called the birthday greeting with text just to have the text above the image, and box is just occupying the limited space of your your application. And anyways, we can have text and image simultaneously using this box layout. If everyone has done till here, we can move ahead. Has everyone done till here so that we can move ahead? Everyone in the chat box. Okay, so that then move ahead.
Okay. So now we'll be adding some modifiers. So Kavya will explain what are modifiers and why it is used.
Basically, just to add some particular like features to your image or something, we use modifiers. So once he'll write the code, you will be able to grab more about that. So yeah.
So we will be doing it in the image. So like you can see, we have to
Like
align.
since you can see that it's coming in a square, like I think this looks like more 1080 size. So I since your application would be around your phone size, so I think you want that image to fill up in the entire space. So you use modifier equals to modifier dot, like dot like you want to take the full height or full width, you use like fill max height and fill max width function, so that you will be able to like have the image inside, uh, like it will take up the entire space available.
Now we will be seeing what's the output after adding this. What are the differences? You can see.
It's taking up the entire height, but anyways it's not taking up the full width of the application. So
So to fix it, we will be adding another statement that is content scale. So, so what we will doing is we will be adding fill max width also.
fill max width and fill max height basically takes up the space more than your application. Like your background image will get flooded. Like anyways, it will come out of the spaces available. So you used another feature. You use another feature that is content scale. Insert a comma after fill max width and shift that. Uh, Content scale. Content scale dot crop basically means that it crops it inside the space of your matlab whatever UI you are having. Like different application, the mobile applications like mobile apps have different screen view. Like iPhone 13 is like larger in size, whereas iPhone 13 Pro or whatever it is, so you have some different sizes for every other mobile phone. So it just dot crop, it just adjusts in the given space. So now you'll be able to see that the background takes up the entire space of the application and your text is in the same manner. So yeah.
Let's build and preview it and see what are the differences. So yeah, you can see the white part has been removed because we use this content scale dot crop function. So now we are like almost here, three-fourth part done. Now we will be aligning the text and the image.
I
And
think if you have got around like adding text and images, you can build your basic applications
basic application.
around Compose. We have also built some applications for the submissions of Compose Camp. So in that we were adding images and aligning the texts. So here, if you can see that Happy Birthday Siddharth takes up a lot of space and there is no alignment anyways, and Kavya could be shifted in the right top corner. So just to shift that, he'll use some alignments, and again whatever you will do to the text, you'll add it in the text function itself. And yeah, you can move ahead to that.
So yeah, we will be moving further. We will be adding the alignment by yeah. So after this, we have to use a function named wrap content width to like align the stuff, and we'll be using another function called padding. So Kavya will explain.
Padding might be, you might be familiar with padding. Padding is the insider space and margin is the outsider space. And you might have learned it in other programming languages and basic HTML, CSS. You have done that in your schooling times as well. So padding basically would shift our text to some extent. So we use the padding for that purposes, just to adjust the spaces. So yeah, move ahead, Salah.
Yeah. So we will be adding the modifier here to modify and align it.
Again, the text should take up the entire width of the application. Like, we don't want any loopholes in this. Like, our text should shift anyways to the left or to right. So we add the fill max width modifier, and then we can add the wrap content with. Basically, it will specify where your text will start from. So wrap content with takes an argument that is alignment dot something, like start, begin, top. You can use anything. So here he is specifying that happy birthday, so that should start from the left corner, extreme left corner, and he'll give the padding there. And you can move ahead with the padding stuff there.
We will be doing same for the.
Since for Kavya, we were thinking just to shift it to the top right corner. So we again add the modifier, and we'll again take up the maximum width it can take, and then we can align it anyways towards the right. And I think I told you that alignment dot start takes up from the left corner, and if you can relate it, alignment dot end would take it from the right corner. So we can align it towards the end, alignment dot end, and you will be able to.
So yes. So we will be now adding the padding statement. So just wait a minute. To add the padding statement, we have to just write this statement padding, the parenthesis, and we have to define its size. So let's say I gave it 16 dp. Okay, and you have to import dp also. And we have to do the same with the message. Start .dp, and we will be doing it 16.dp.
Okay,
So
since
yes.
he started the alignment from the start, he just gave a padding of 16 dp, that it won't start from the very beginning, like बिल्कुल adjusted नहीं होगा, and you will have some space in the starting and again in the end 16 dp, and it will be aligned anyways and through around center, and again a padding of 16 dp and end of this to the to Kavya, text to Kavya, and you'll be able to see the outcomes. Okay, just preview it, build and refresh. Since his name is like a little bit larger in size, so if you write it around Sid, you'll be able to see the differences.
So you can see here, like if I interchange the names, let's say happy birthday Kavya, and yeah,
You can like see the differences anyways.
And you can also, like, if you can make any changes like you want. If you want to increase the size here, so you will be adding like 30s, so it will increase the size. And if you want to increase this size also, you can put it 40, so it will increase the size.
It's just that it would shift in the next line because it's not taking up that space. and you can do whatever styling you want as per your requirements.
You
And
can.
that was the basic greeting card we could do from our end for this session. And for the further sessions, I think this session will be helpful for moving forward and building good amount of apps. Next, in the next session, we might add on some buttons and operate with some input text fields. And I don't
Hmm.
want to make it difficult for you right now, so I'm not discussing about what are the further parts. So you can have hands on this complete greeting card, so that you are like confident about building apps. So I
Uh,
think each one of you might have done till here. If you have done,
Also,
you can pop it in the chat.
I will be giving the link of this code so you can try it on your own. I will share the GitHub link. Someone asked me about the link also. So wait a minute, I will just send it. Till then you can try like yahan tak. Also
If
you can.
everyone has done, I think we have a short quiz for you in the end of the session always. And again, we are having the another quiz. And there is an option to like paste your screenshots of the source code and again your whatever application you have developed in this session. That will might that will surely benefit you. And otherwise, you attending the quiz would gain you some scores and mark your attendance other ways. So I'll just send the link to each one of you.
Also I've provided the link. You can access it here.
Okay, he has provided the link to the source code. You can access it from there. Otherwise, we'll drop this code in the YouTube chat, YouTube like
Description.
video as well, and you can access it from there.
Also, you can run this interface on your emulator, like real-time phone. Like if you run it in your Android device, how it will look. So
Okay, just to set up your emulator, basically you need to click on the device manager on the very right corner, and you can create it as physical or virtual. Physical might be your own device and you want to connect it. You can connect it using USB or any like developers tool in your mobile phones. Here we can you can create any virtual device. You need to click on the create device button.
and you have to select the maximum one, like the top. So I will select this pixel, and I will just, as I have created it already, you can create it of your own. So pixel XL next, and it will ask you to download some stuff, and you will be good to go. So to save time, I have created it already. So I will just run this app on my emulator and see what's the output and how it looks. Um,
Click on device manager. It will close that. Click on device manager. Click on device manager above.
ah, yeah.
Click on it. Click on emulator. Click on emulator. Yeah.
At giving the old code. Wait a
Okay.
minute. I will just run my app here. So it will.
You need to click on run app, and then after that run again, and on the app button, you'll be able to see the latest application.
Um, Running codes in emulator takes a lot of time compared to design and split window. So yeah, it will take some time.
Till then, it is taking a time. You can just like start with the quiz. Start the timer, Siddharth, and we can show the
Yeah.
output as well.
Okay.
Okay.
So wait a minute.
You have seven. Basically, we are providing you with 7 minutes because you have total of 6 questions. And apart from that, if any one of you wants to upload the source code and the application, you can go ahead with the screenshots.
Five
I
minutes
think
timing.
7.
7. Okay. 7 minutes. So it started already. Have you dropped the
Yeah,
link?
the link is the chat. The link is in the chat. You can access it from there. I don't know why it's not loading. Wait,
I think I can't see the link in the chat.
you can restart the that. Wait. I'm just sending the link. Yeah, restart.
Yeah.
Now you all can attempt the quiz and yeah, go ahead with your answers. I think that is again a cup of your tea. Like you can go ahead with your answers and you'll be able to do that anyways. Everything has been discussed in the session. Full screen. Yeah. If you all have done, you can like drop in the chat. I have 2 to 3 answers, like 2 to 3 submissions here. Only around 3 minutes left, everyone. Last 2 minutes, everyone. Aditya, we have a quiz going on and we have last 1 minute for that. So I've dropped the link in the chat since you've joined now. There is the link. I'll resend it if you want to attend it in last 1 minute. You can go for it. So that is your app loaded. Just show them up once and then we can end up the session. Okay, stop. The form isn't accepting the responses now, so I think that was all about the quiz today. And I have the results as well, so I will declare in a while. You want to show up the app? Go on, Siddharth. I actually have two people, Priyanshu and Mayank, as they have scored the best, that is 6 on 6. And after that, I have Lakshay Gautam, uh, who has scored 5 by 6. Though, but I think he was doing great and he has uploaded the screenshots of whatever he has done in the session today. So I congratulate all of those who have received good amount of scores in this quiz. So in the further sessions, you will be like in the end of the boot camp. I think you'll have some benefits over this. So great, everyone. That was great having you all in the session. And Siddharth has the app. This is how this runs on the emulator. Anyways, you can do it on any physical device, like any physical device as well, like on your phones. Otherwise, you can create virtual devices and know how they work. In the further sessions, we'll have something like moving ahead in this application. So you can access the meeting or whatever was taught here through the YouTube channel, and you can do it on your personal lens. That
Uh,
is all from our end.
Also, you have the recording in your YouTube, and I will drop the text, the link again of this code, so you can cross check it if you're having some error. Or if you have some doubts, you can even ping me. I will drop my.
You can write it in the YouTube chat box, or otherwise, you can just drop me a message. I'll connect you with Siddharth, and yeah, you can move ahead.
I hope this is for all.
I think I would really appreciate each one of you for joining the session, and you all can leave like you. It's up to you, but that was all for today. And thank you for joining us today. And it was a very fruitful session. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Siddharth.
Bye-bye.